My name remains Efe West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'm going to be talking about techniques that winches use to steal somebody's destiny or glory from them, and how they do this kind of things and why they do it. This is a topic that's a little bit complicated. In fact, many people don't even think that this is possible in real life, but it is very possible, and people do it all the time. And this is the situation whereby somebody's talents, skills, or glory or destiny, that is what they are very good at, what they're here to do in this life, it can be stolen, taken from one person, and given to another person, transferred to another person. So instead of them actually performing or engaging in that discipline, they will not be able to have the capacity to do it anymore. Then somebody will be doing it, and that person will be reaping the glory and benefits. This is very possible, and people do it all the time. Evil people, witches and wizards, even in the area of the Western world, they do it all the time. And in the area of psionic radionics, this is very possible. It is simply the process of energy transfer, transferring energy from one entity to another, or transferring energy from one location to another. And it's very easy and possible, and people that know how to do this kind of things, they do it. So we're talking about that today. But before then, let's do our customary libation. So please, wherever you are, bring out your Coke, your lime, your whiskey, your roots, your akpeteshi, anything that you have, brukutu, ogoro, pami, ogus, all join coupled with the accidents. So bring all of them, come outside. Let's call some names, and let's just go with the flow. If for nothing else, let's remember some of our ancestors, and let's just call the names of our people. Okay, are you ready? Doesn't matter where you are, just join us, and let's do the thing together. So I'll be calling upon Eshu, aka Baroski, aka Babalekwa, aka Ekwensu, aka Etohuti. I give you this drink today, the Primus Inter Paris, the first among equals. I thank you for being who you are. Thank you for your spirit, your love, your guidance, and protection. I ask that you bless this section today. Let your wisdom, your understanding, overstanding, grandstanding permit this section, this video. Anybody that will partake in this libation, let it open their eyes to see the reality of things, and always give us the ability and capacity to always make the right decision in any situation we find ourselves. It's I call upon segments. I ask for the spirit of economic empowerment. Give us the ability to be able to manage our resources, financial resources, and our capacity very well, our financial and human resources, to efficiently carry it out efficiently. Thank you. I call upon Oya. I ask for the same thing. I call upon Ofuri. I ask for your blessing and your love and your guidance upon this channel. I call upon Elo. I ask for your peace to be upon this channel. I call upon Ohure. I ask for your grace to be with us, continue to guide us, protect us. I call upon the Rumila. I ask for wisdom. I call upon the Batala. I ask for wisdom. I call upon Shango. I ask for your spirit, your boldness, and your courage to always be with us. I call upon Ogun. I ask for your spirit, your guidance, and your protection to always be with us this day. I call upon Aziza, aka Osin, Osinye, aka Azaka, aka Azazel. I ask for your spirit to be upon us. Give us the wisdom to understand the planet better, to understand the mineral kingdom, the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, and all other kingdoms very effectively. I call upon the great spirits of the air, elements of eternity above and below. I ask for your presence. I ask for your guidance. I ask for your protection to be upon us this day. I pray for your light, for your uh, personality to be upon us. I call upon every spirit that stands for truth, justice, and righteousness to be with us this day. I also call upon great men worthy of emulation, people that have walked this earth before, people like Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther King, John Henry Clark, Thomas Sankara, Inoko Rashidi, Michael Jackson, Bob Marley, Lucky Dube, Fela Nicola Kuti, and a lot more. Harriet Tubman, General Rawlings, Sister Francis, and all the great people that have done great things that are too numerous to mention. I give you this ring today. I ask that your spirit continue to guide us, point us in the right direction, empower us, and inspire us to do greater things in this lifetime. I say this prayer in the mighty name of Amera, in the mighty name of Ekwensu, in the mighty name of Olodumare, in the mighty name of Igbesu, in the mighty name of Orumila, and all our gods and goddesses that stand for truth, justice, and harmonious balance. Siagwari, I thank you very much for joining me today. It's with great pleasure and great delight, and all the great things that we have in stock for you today that I'll be talking about. It's a pleasure to be here and to be in the fellowship of the gods and the ancestors, and to flow with you to say the things that I will say today. So this phenomenon of transferring, stealing somebody's energy or glory or talents, is it really possible? Yes, it is very possible. This is a situation whereby you can have maybe 3 or 4 people, and or let's say can be in a family and somebody is a winch in that family. Maybe the mother or father is a winch. There will be a situation whereby he will love one child more than the rest child. This always happens in almost every family. And he will want to bless that child. Maybe he sees himself in that child. He thinks that this child have the spirit. This child is his own child, and he wants that child to be more successful than the rest children, because he believes that this is his child, that we take good care of him, or we follow, or we do exactly what he wants them to do. So this kind of parents will now do something to steal the blessing of other children in the house and give to this very particular child. This happens all the time in Africa. As a result of that, we find out that this child will be doing very well. They will be getting away with a lot of things, while the other children will be having difficulty in life. When you see this kind of things happening, whereby there's a child seems to have all the intelligence, all the glory, and all the special traits of all, why the other people are not being able to do anything. It's like they are just stagnant, like they don't know what to do. They are empty, they are dry. No matter what they do, it's like they are something that have been washed off. We call this trend they be like picking where they take wash belly. Nothing they happen for their side. They look faded, haggard, stagnant, and suffering. When you see this kind of situation, you suspect that something has happened to the rest children. If a man is truly blessed that you have talents, you have good, all your children are supposed to be prospering, supposed to be doing very well. At least they're supposed to be trying, if it's even though they are average. But when you see this situation, all the other children will seems to not be doing well. Only one will be successful. Only one will be doing things. When you see this kind of situation, you should try to find out from the parents what is really happening. How come only one of the child is doing very well? What is happening to the other child? This is the process of transferring blessing or glory. This can be done in different ways. In African spirituality, a way of taking glory from somebody, the parents, the witchcraft parents, will actually bless this child and curse the other ones. As the parents, you have this power over the destiny of your child. You can bless them and curse them. Whatever you say to them is what will follow them. Except that child have a very strong spirit to counteract that negative energy. So most parents, like these evil parents, you will see them always blessing this child talking good about praying good prayer can involve laying their hands on the head of this child. Anytime they lay their hands, they say something good, they pray. Then when it gets to the rest child, anytime they put their hands, they curse them. They curse them with one setback or the other. They will tell them, "You not go better for you. You not go ever no book. You will struggle for life. Nothing good could come your way." Any little chance they have, they curse, they insult these other children. It starts like this. It's just like playful insults turning to serious insults. Anytime these children made any kind of mistake in the house, the parents will come out very hard on them. We beat them very well. We insult them very well. We make them feel less than a human being. We make them feel inferior. We make them feel unhappy and always depressed, always miserable. This kind of constant insults on the child, we reduce their self-esteem. If we make them feel that they are nothing, they have nothing to offer in this life, it will make them hate themselves. And they will just be like a fool. They cannot even talk in the public. They cannot even aspire to do anything because the parents keep telling them they are no good, they are good for nothing, they cannot amount to anything. And sometimes the child, if the spirit is not strong, they will believe this very thing. And the life will just play hard. Anything when they believe that they are no good, they cannot aspire to anything in life, they have no capacity. This mentality will not follow them throughout life. So anywhere they find themselves, when people are succeeding, they cannot believe in themselves to succeed. So they will generally become a failure in life because they have the mentality that anything they do, it will not work for them. They will always be depressed, sad, and unhappy. When they think about the things the parents have been telling to them, it will not follow them in real life, and they will go about life. People will always be treating them very bad, treating them less than human beings, maltreating them, and they will take it as normal. It now becomes their destiny. This way, you will see that they have been cursed by their parents, and their destiny, their glory, have been stolen. They can do this in the Christian churches. Pastors do this kind of things. These are our so-called men of dogs. When parents go to the church to pray, to submit themselves to the authority of these men of dogs, many of these pastors, they are evil people that work with evil spirits. So they are very good at stealing other people's glory. When you give them your child to pray for your child for success, immediately lay hands on the child. They have taken the glory of the child. They have taken the destiny of the child because the parents have given them authority to do whatever they want to do with the child. They can take the glory. They can even change it. Something good, they will change it to something bad. They will take that glory and add to themselves. So they will always be shining. They will always be prospering. They have stolen that glory. Then they can also use the air of the child. They can take the DNA air. They can even take the piss. When somebody urinates, they can use it. Anything that, any property of that person, clothing, any personal item, they can use it to do the spell, to steal the destiny of this person. Okay, it is very easy to do. In the Western world, there is this thing we call radionics or psionics, whereby people use machines and links with crystals and a dashboard. They can use it to transfer energy from one location to another. They can use to transfer energy from one substance to another. This is this kind of thing people can do to transfer energy, the different kind of energy. It can be special talents, ability. You can also do the same thing in African spirituality to transfer the energy of the child to another person or to another place. In some cases, these winches will actually tie the destiny of the child. They will tie it and hide it. This can involve them giving the child something to eat, giving the person something to eat. Immediately the person eats this thing, they cannot be able to do whatever they used to do. Maybe the person knows how to play ball very well. They will give them a food to eat with the spell. Once the person eats this food, they cannot play ball anymore. Maybe the child is very intelligent. They put something inside the food or inside the water for the child to eat. Once the child eats that food or drink that drink, they cannot become intelligent anymore. They cannot do the things that they are supposed to do. It will just die. It will just kill it off. It will just bury that talent inside them. And then the child will be having difficulty in life. So this kind of things happen. Okay. Then another way they can do this is to steal the heritage of the person. Maybe this child was born into wealth, born into affluence, or born into a place whereby they don't need to struggle in life. The evil person will decide to steal the heritage. Maybe it can be an evil brother, evil sister. It will steal the heritage that is supposed to be for this person. It can steal, it can be landed property. This evil person will come and steal that property and he will sell it, or he will squander it, or he will destroy it, so that the person, the original owners, cannot be able to make good use of it. This happens a lot in families whereby there's a winch. The winch can be a stepmother, a second baby mama, can even be the direct mother of the child or even father of the child. So heritage, like wealth, landed property, gold, things that are being given for the lineage. When we have this uh, ancestral heritage, family heirlooms that are given, can be wealth, it can be treasures that are given from generation to generation. This evil person will decide to sell it so that it will not get to these other people, so that they will start suffering. So it's another form of spiritual attack, to steal the property of somebody or withhold the property. We see this in Africa in relationship to the West. Africa is still the richest continent in the world, but due to colonization, when the Caucasians came to Africa, due to Arabic and transatlantic slave trade, what they were doing is they actually stole the wealth, stole the destiny of Africans. That is why African people are suffering today, because their wealth and their heritage are being stolen by foreigners. When they come and took people to go and enslave them, take our natural resources, our gold, our diamonds, our artifacts, destroyed our shrines, anything that they can carry, they took it. Even graves of people, they have been desecrated, and all the wealth have been stolen and given to the Western world. This is a direct attack of stealing the destiny or glory of African people. Now, what happened between the West and Africa? You will find out that the enjoyments, the prosperity that the Western world is enjoying today is the labor and the glory of Africans, our wealth that they are stolen to use to develop their country. So things that we are supposed to be enjoying today, we are no longer enjoy it, because the Western world, Britain, Italy, France, America, they have all, Italy, they are Spain, they have all stolen our wealth. They stole it through transatlantic slave trade. They stole it through colonization. They stole it, and they are still stealing it today with neo-colonialism, with IMF and World Bank. So instead of us prospering from our natural resources, the wealth is being transferred to Europe, whereby they are using it to live large, to make their own place a paradise. Now, what happens is that our own African brothers and sisters are not going there to become slaves to the empire, to be going there to wash toilets, to clean people's hands, to sweep street, to do many jobs, to become slavery, modern day slaves in their own world, because their destiny have been stolen. We are supposed to be living like kings and queens on this Africa, which is the most beautiful continent in the world. But due to the witchcraft of the Caucasian people, our glory have been stolen, and it is still being stolen. And it was taken, and it is now replaced with the fake religion of Christianity and Islam. So we are like we are under them now. We are worshiping them. At the same time, we're giving them all our natural resources. So right now, Africa is under siege. That is why Africa is, they say, it's a third world country. This is as a result of racism and oppression and the direct transfer of wealth from Africa to the Western world. We transfer this wealth by signing contracts that only favor the Western world, signing our future of our destiny away, signing our future, our children's future away, taking loans that they know we cannot pay back, in conjunction with evil leaders to sell our destiny. All these things that our leaders are doing, applying for loans from IMF. Even now, they have a new one called the Samoa Agreement, that they are planning to give 150 billion to each country that we signed that in Africa, with the clause that we must accept gay rights. We must change our laws to make gay couples marry and wed and have freedom of this LGBT community in Africa before they will give us that money. And some countries have signed that agreement in secret. Even Nigeria government have went to sign it in secret, and it's a big problem now in the country. So all these things these evil leaders are doing, we are selling and mortgaging our future of the children. We are enslaving them. It is also witchcraft. Okay, you can see this in families whereby you will see only one child will go to school. The parents will make sure that they send just their favorite child to school. All the other children will not go to school or go to university. So that child will go and become prosperous while all the rest children will be suffering. This is a witchcraft. Not that they don't have the capacity to do it. They just do this thing so that this particular child will get ahead faster in life. We have seen this kind of things transferring other people's glory to somebody else. This is not really good, but people do it. They practice this kind of things in Africa. And witches and wizards do this. Most times they do this to when they have a child that they have given the witchcraft spirit to. They want the child to be prosperous, and they want the child to get ahead. They will transfer the glory of the rest children to this very child, so that the child can be able to be oppressing or doing evil things that they want to do. So we see this very situation. It's very, very possible to steal somebody's destiny, to steal somebody's glory. Most times when they do this to the person will now be like empty. Sometimes the person will be having a bad odor after they have stolen their glory. Anywhere they go, people will be chasing them away. They will see them as nothing, like they are empty. So they will just be going in life, just be suffering. Anything they put their hands to do, it cannot work for them. After they have labored, somebody else will just come and take the thing from them. If you are somebody that have this problem, and anytime you work for something, it's never given to you. Every time you work, you struggle to get it. At the end of the day, somebody else will take that thing from you. Or you are friends, you're moving with your friends. They're always getting things anywhere you go. You, no matter how beautiful you dress, how sharp you look, people don't see you. They will see other people around you first before you. You never get anything. You have a situation whereby a girl will be going out, very beautiful girl. No man will be talking to this girl. They'll be even talking to other ugly people. They will not be seeing you. Just know that something is wrong with you. You can also be a guy too. You try your best to be everything or anything you want to do. You don't seem to get it. And you think this is normal. This is not normal. Something is blocking your destiny and your glory. And you need to find out. You need to trace the kind of family you come from, the place that you live in, your interaction with the people, and people that really know you, especially from your roots. You find out how they are towards you, their characteristics, how they have always viewed you. Most times, these kind of things happen from the family that the person comes from. Some family have hereditary witchcraft, whereby anybody that is not having that witchcraft spirit with them, they are going to deal with that person, or they're going to find a way to deal with, to oppress that person. Okay, so stealing of people's destiny, it is quite common. You can do this in the following ways: by depriving them of things that naturally belong to them. You can deprive them from those kind of things. Okay, and you also have to try to behave in a certain way that will bring a positive improvement to your life. For people that this have happened to, what they need to do is that they need to recalibrate their steps, and need to involve in spirituality. Of course, there are different things that will help you. They have to do spiritual baths to break that curse, that X, because the X will follow them all through life. They have to do spiritual baths constantly to wash up all those bad stuff from them. And they have to connect to their own divinity, especially this thing we call Ori, which is their own guardian angel, their soul. They have to connect to it and to activate it, to bring it online. So this will involve them practicing serious African spirituality, to reclaim anything that anybody has taken away from them, and to be doing positive affirmations, positive enchantments, to to speak prosperity into their own life, to speak good things. So we speak against any cause that anybody have been saying against that we speak prosperity, wealth, happiness to their own life themselves. And they are going to beat it, of course, with the help of the ancestors. Things will work very well for them, and we change this. And they also have to work hard too. In the case of people from Africa, when you see this kind of things that our destiny have been stolen from us, how can you be able to succeed in Africa? The only way you can succeed is to connect back to your original ancestral lineage, connect to your ancestral divine spirit, and to do the right things, to speak prosperity or to change, to become a force of change in your own life. And this will naturally break that curse. There are a lot of Africans that are suffering today, and most of them are still trapped in religion. They are still a slave to religion, and as a result of that, they cannot really have any strong spiritual power to break from all these excesses. So the way to break that is to connect to your own African spirituality, and you ask for guidance and protection and wisdom from the gods. They will teach you how to do the things that will give you prosperity, to break out from this curse or this suffering that the African people is going through. Okay, so we can see this in different ways. Our destiny are stolen. Then, as a parents too, do not take your children to any church to give to any man to say that they want to pray for your children. As a parents, somebody that gave birth originally to that child, you have the overall authority on the destiny of that child. Nobody's prayer can be stronger than your own. You have to believe in yourself. So when you pray for prosperity on the child will be prosperous. You give the child all the love and care. Just like the way you nurture a plant, something that you plant, give them water, good soil, making sure the plant grow very well. If you do the same thing for your child will prosper. But what happens is that many brainwashed parents will now take that child and go to give to somebody else, one of these so-called men of dog. They believe that that person have more power or more authority than them to say, pray for my child to be prosperous. This is a very big mistake. So when you submit your spiritual authority to a third party, you have opened up that person to open yourself to danger from that person, because that person can be able to do anything they want to do with you spiritually. So what this con men does, this evil pastors, is that they will not come in to steal the destiny of the child and add it to their own glory. So your child will just go, instead of the child to be a very excellent person, they'll just be average or less than an average individual in society. At best, a slave to the church, a slave to society. So this is a very, very dangerous thing to do. Do not allow anybody to lay hands on your child to pray. Do not allow anybody to exert any sort of authority over your own child more than you. So the moment you know this, you should know peace. Okay. So destinies are something. When you send your child to stay with an auntie or uncle, you have to be careful how they are treating this child. Some of these evil witches and wizard uncle, they will just destroy your child for you without you even knowing. They claim they want to help the child. They can steal the child destiny. So you have to be very careful the kind of people you send your children to go and live with. It's very, very important. Okay. This involves stealing from people, like in the way they do it in the church. The pastor tells you have to pay tithes to them. So what the pastor tells you is that they speak on the mantle of God. They are the direct messenger to Jesus Christ. Some even claim they drink with tea with God, that they see God every day. What they are doing is that they're collecting people's destiny. They tell you to bring money to God, to sow seed. All those money you're giving to them, you are not giving it to God, you are giving it to the pastor. That is how they become rich. Okay. If I have somebody, 20 or 500 people giving me 10% of their salary every month, why will I not become very rich? So you can see these men of dogs in Nigeria. This we call them daddy GOs, where they have millions of people paying tithes to them. Of course, they all have private jets. They deceive you that heaven is real, that if you give them money, you will go to heaven, that when you give them money, you're building mansions in heaven. that God will write your name, God will solve your problem. God does not solve anybody's problem. When the church have a problem, they come to you. When you have a problem, they tell you to go to church, go to God to pray. So when people give them all this money, they are actually stealing the destiny of these people. They are stealing the glory of these people. Sometimes they will tell people to go and sow seed with your house, with your car, with your land, with anything that they call it dangerous giving. Anything that we is very hard for you to give. They are going to bring it, your treasures. You people will bring all these things. So people will take their family heritage, their family land to go and give to the church. What have happened is that the pastor have stolen this property. Has stolen this property. It's now become his own property. And you have now become poor. So what the pastors are doing, they are stealing your destiny to become rich. They are stealing your glory to become rich. Stealing things that's supposed to make you wealthy. They are stealing your money, stealing your finance. As a result of that, a large population of the church will be suffering, while the pastor is living large, is living fat, and he's saying it's to the glory of God. Okay, it's just a vampire, a maggot, a criminal, a pulpit bandit, stealing from everybody. If you don't give God money, their God cannot be able to work for you. This is a lie. Okay, God first of all does not live in any house. God is nature, and nature is God. So if somebody tell you that God needs your money, that person is a thief. It's as simple as that. So this is how pastors steal people's destiny, steal people's glory. Okay, in the international circle, the Caucasians, they steal Africans' destiny by directly stealing, by colonization, by lying to Africans, by deceiving, tricking Africans to sign agreements of perpetual indebtedness. This is how they steal Africans' glory. So you should be careful how you deal with people. There are some cases whereby you're somebody will go to say you want to learn a job under somebody. Instead of them to, after years, the person will be working and they're not paying them enough money. They're not even paying the person. And the boss will just be using the person to work like a slave. Instead of you focusing on living your own life, you are working for somebody, you're not getting paid, or you're getting paid less. They are actually stealing your glory. Like the way we have these big companies, called these big corporations and conglomerates in America, in every part of the world, whereby they employ people and they pay them slave labor. They pay them very low money, sometimes $2 a day, and you have to work all the time. These companies, they are stealing the glory or the destiny of these people. When we have cases of child labor or these cases of human trafficking, somebody is deceived and taken to somewhere to work for nothing, or to treat that they actually stole the glory of that person. So that person essentially becomes a slave. You're working for your boss and your company. The company is making millions and billions, yet you get paid nothing. You get paid peanut, just survivor salary. That company is stealing your prosperity. It is stealing your destiny. And you, at the end of the day, you work there 10 years, 15 years, you find out you have achieved nothing. You have wasted your life enriching other people. Your glory have been stolen by that job. So if you find yourself in this situation, just know that those people are stealing your glory or your destiny. You have to find a way to leave that job and create your own prosperity by going into business for yourself. Now, capitalism is the same thing. Employ people and pay them minimum wage and get them to work more than they are supposed to work for, with no health benefits, with no insurance, with no pension, no gratuity, just a slavery. And they call it capitalism. This work you are working like that is stealing your destiny. It's stealing your time, stealing your energy, stealing your resources, and you will never get that back. So you have to find a way to leave those kind of work and open your own business that you can control. When you're doing your business, any amount of money can come to you. You have total control over your time, over your resources. This is important. This is why Africa needs to stand on their feet, so that people cannot steal your resources or cannot use you like a rat, use you and dump you. So we see many companies coming to Africa, Chinese companies, European companies. They're doing the same thing. They get people to work from 7 o'clock in the morning to 6 or 7 in the morning to 7 in the evening, and then they pay them very low money, and then they have to work 5 or 7 days a week sometimes Sometimes we say 6 days a week. This is slavery. They are just stealing your destiny and your energy. That time, if you use it to focus on doing business, you will make more money. You will have a longer lifespan, a longer, happier time. Uh, this you can be able to have time for your family, time for yourself, time to build. But when you walk in with these evil complaints, you will not have time. You're just a slave. You work from 7 to 7. By the time you get home, you are so weak. You cannot do anything. You can't even, nothing, no power, no energy. You have to sleep, conserve your strength to go start work again. This is not life. This is not the way God created the earth to be. Somebody is stealing, somebody is using you, somebody is becoming rich. Every time we see workers striking in all over the world, these companies, they are enslaving people. Companies like Amazon, so many companies like this, Walmart, the rest. Nigeria, you're going to see companies like very slave companies there that are enslaving people. Very, very painful things that they're doing. The world is not supposed to be like that. Okay? So what they are doing, they are stealing people's destiny to become billionaires. Stealing people's destiny to enrich themselves. This is witchcraft. There's no other way to put it. This is direct witchcraft, where the person that has the company doesn't care. Enslaving people. We have many companies coming to the Congo, using children to dig for cobalt, to dig for precious minerals. This is witchcraft. 2, in the cocoa industry, you see children being enslaved. People working for money till night, they get paid just $2 or $1 a day. While people are making billions at the top. This is also witchcraft too. They are stealing the destiny of these people. So whatever you do in life, do not allow anybody to steal your destiny under any gods that they are helping you. They are giving you a chance to earn something. Don't allow somebody to deceive you, to steal your destiny. In your family, if your destiny has been stolen, you can get it back. In the world today, any kind of employment you are thinking of going into, if they are trying to pay you slave wage, just know that they are trying to steal your time and your energy. Don't do those kind of jobs. Find a way to start your own business. Remove shame from your eye. Start good business, any business you can do, but don't allow anybody to steal your destiny, to enslave you, that they want to help you. Okay? The moment you know this, you know peace. Okay? So this is different ways that people can steal other people's destiny. There are many different ways. And people do it every day. We see this in the world every day. It happens every day as we speak. Okay? So I hope that we have been able to learn something about this today and how to avoid this. The best thing for you to do is to increase your capacity, learn a new skill, important skill, then go into business for yourself. It will help you a lot. Okay, when you go into business for yourself, you have control over your time. Any amount of money can come to you. But when you're working for somebody, you cannot be able to do things. So you can only do what the person wants you to do. And the salary that the person pays you is now what you are worth. If you get paid $100 a month, for the 12 months you are worth $1,200. Your value is now pegged to your earning capacity. This is not a good thing. But if you work for yourself, you can be able to go any extent you want to go. You can get a lot of, maybe you can sell a lot of money this month. Next month sales will be low. But anyhow you can manage your business efficiently. Working for yourself is better than working for somebody. Okay, so you need to start planning your escape velocity from these kind of situations. If you find that you are working like a slave in a place, you have no future in that place, start thinking of doing something for yourself, planning your escape from that place. It will help you a lot, so that you don't become a perpetual slave, or you don't waste your time working for other people to become billionaires. Okay, so this is the way I see it too. Okay, this is what I have to say today. I hope one or two people will get it too. Questions and comments are welcome. Please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button, so you'll be the first to get my videos as soon as I release them. Then of course, if you have not gotten this book, Whispers of Amente, Pathways to Ascension, this book is a very good book that gives you direct contact with the African spirits. For people that want to make contact with Egyptian spirituality, ancient Kemetic spiritual deities, our gods, or Asa, Aset, Eru, Tehuti, Ampu, Sekhmet, all of them are here. The spiritual system is still not lost. I have been able to bring it out and put it in a book form. The book is designed to be a workbook, that a grimoire, that you can actually do the spells of ascension, and it will take you straight to the um, locational positions of those deities. It will bring them into your consciousness, and you can start working with them. Okay, this book will connect you directly to the African deities, will connect you to your divinity, to your humanity, and it will give you your own conscious identity. It will open your eyes. So if you want direct contact with African deities, you need to get this book. You don't need to fly to Africa. You don't need to go and be struggling for visa, or stress, hotel bills that you want somebody to teach you. I have put everything in this book. These rituals, they are very powerful. They are rituals that I have done myself. Okay, they are spells, they are rites. They will give you direct contact with the Kemetic deities. And you will have a lot of experience, and the things that you are looking for, you are going to get them. So this book is a gateway to the spirit world. That is why I wrote it, to solve this very problem. It's just $100. Okay, very, very cheap. For the knowledge that is contained here, it is very, very, very cheap, not expensive. So try to get your copy. There are also other 50 spells you can do here for harder illness, serious illnesses. The spells formulas are here too. So this is a book that it will help you. Okay. Then if you also want to know about doing more spells, walking in the shadow of the gods, this one have over 200 spells here. Okay, very powerful spells. I'm focusing on herbs, compounds. The botanical names of the herbs are here. Easy for you to trace, easy for you to use. They are very powerful herbs that have been researched for years. I got this thing out. So this is an invaluable material. It is for everybody, not for only African spiritualists. If you are into plantology, aromatherapy, herbology, you are a doctor, you are into agriculture, or you just want to know how to do things by yourself, the knowledge is here written. The knowledge is not lost. I am trying to preserve this knowledge by putting them in book form. It's just $100 for this one. Okay. Then this quantum physics and African spirituality. You want to know about this subject called quantum physics. What is everybody talking about in the world today? How can it benefit you? What is the essence of quantum physics? The study of the invisible particles of nature. African spirituality, the study of the invisible particles of nature. How African spirituality and science connects. All the evidence is inside this book. Science and spirituality is one and the same thing. So this African spirituality I practice is not hocus pocus. I don't believe in superstitious belief. In here, you're going to find that the theory or the formulas of quantum entanglements, of time and space travel. You're going to find out the origin of religion, the atomic structure, the meaning of dark matter consciousness. You're going to find out so many things that the Western world is hiding. This is the knowledge they are supposed to be teaching us in Africa that they refuse to teach us. So I am not teaching this knowledge. If you want to know those things that they teach in Western secret societies in the ninth time, it is inside here. The knowledge where they say Africa is the dark age. They don't want you to know that Africa is the cradle of civilization. I put everything in this book. It is just $50. Okay. So the three of them is $300. If you want to get these two, it is $250 plus postage. If you want to get this, any one of these, $200. You want to mix it like this, $200. But you want to get it $300. All this knowledge belongs to you. It's our knowledge. Once you know it, you know it. Nobody can take it away from you. With these three books, you can start your own shrine. You can start your own practice anywhere in the world. It is designed to empower you, liberate you, and connect you directly to the source of the origin of the cradle of civilization, to the ancient, most powerful deities in the world, which is in our bloodline, our DNA, and which is us. So please get them today and start doing the work. No waste the time. No waste time. Okay, if you want to contact me, my information is under all the channel. I post it to anywhere in the world. I post it by DHL. I post it everywhere. So you get your book. Everybody I've ordered, they get their book. I have lots of books waiting for you. Okay, I also have other materials too. If you want to buy your jewelries, herbs, chains, I have lots of them. I also sell all these things too. I have many stuff. Oh. If you want your oils, your thunderstone, I have them too. Okay, herbs, soaps, anything you pertaining to African spirituality, I have it here. If you also want to learn the subject, I still teach it. I have a 6 months program. I teach you everything you need to know about African spirituality. And if you also want to do your spell work, your X's, sparks, oracle, tarot readings, the whole 9 yards, I do all those things. Apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'm so delighted that we are catching up with this knowledge, and things are coming out to light. And of course, I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.